Okay, here's the bay. Debbie's dressing up in her rain clothes. It looks like a rainstorm coming. You can see it in the distance. And Debbie's slowly putting on her rain suit. We got to get a tarp over the boat, keep from flooding the boat out and wetting all the gear. If it indeed is rain and not just fog, but it looks like heavy rain. No lightning, that's good. But there's the bay and there's the 98 bridge.
You see it?
Yep, that's our takeout.
Woohoo! I'm gonna stand up for a second.
All right, go. This is Debbie standing up to do her rain suit dance. Pan the thing this way since I'm paddling more in that direction. I say we head straight for that tree stump in the water.
Okay.
We can tie up there just in case there's wind, and we can put the tarp over the tip of it.
Wow, you can't even see the bird.
There's a little grebe, or a little, yeah, it's a grebe, I think. That one came right up in front of us. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's neat to see. You can maybe, you can't see them. I don't have the camera focused. I'm hoping that's fog. It looks like fog, doesn't it?
Looks like it came in awful fast. It was,
Yeah.
you could see the bridge and all of a sudden you can't. A little late for fog.
Why don't you put your rain jacket on?
I'll wait till I see.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna
The advantage of paddling in the front, by the way, if you guys don't know, is you can do things and the guy in the back or the girl in the back can still paddle the boat and steer it. When the person in the back wants to do something like decide what they want to wear or put on their rain suit, the person in front has a miserable time trying to control the boat in one direction, and so you stallmate, you don't make any headway. So that's the advantages of riding in front. You get to see most of the wildlife, but you're responsible for looking out for things that you might hit that the person in the back steering can't see. So, both of us are engines for the boat, but there's different responsibilities. We're heading for this tree because it's too far to the shore and it's private residence. They probably wouldn't appreciate us docking under their dock.
They probably wouldn't mind.
But you can see there's a dead tree right over Debbie's shoulder.
Filled with bird poo.
Right there, probably filled with bird poo. The blades on it. So we're gonna head that way. You guys can critique Debbie's strokes too. You don't get to see mine. I'm the one making the swooshing sound back here, really horsing the thing. And she's doing part of the
I don't
power
know,
too.
I think it's fog.
It looks like she's the only one paddling. I'll show you she's not. Like, there's my stroke. There's her stroke. There's my stroke. There's her stroke.
I'm
There's
tired.
my stroke.
I'm tired.
She's tired. I am. There's an eagle. I'm not zoomed in, so I don't know if you can see him. He's flying away. He's too far away. That was the fourth eagle we've seen thus far.
That might be a sandbar in front of us.
You think? Probably is. Oyster bar or sandbar. I don't think it's rain.
I don't think it is either. I think
It's frog.
it's clearing out again.
So we're going to head left and avoid the sand or oyster bar. bufflehead ducks, it looks like. Green-winged teals, hell, I don't know my water birds that well. I think they're buffleheads. I don't know. And I think what we saw on the river were mergansers, or some kind of grebe. And this was a grebe that we saw just then. I recognized it.
That must be the Dead River.
That's the Dead River.
Give me the GPS and I'll look.
Coming from the left. Lean to the left, Debbie. Lean to the left, Debbie. Lean to the left. Lean your body. Yeah, that's that part. That's the, I got it too tight. That's the Dead River back there coming in. Okay, let me loosen this baby up, make it a little more fluid. What is it you need, GPS?
I can look at the GPS.
There's a map and GPS, and we ended up on the daggum, the tide's coming in, we ended up on the daggum sandbar anyway.
Oh, it never got turned off.
Repeat.
Never got turned off.
Ooh.
Oh, it's supposed to shut itself off.
Angelo and Sons allowed us to park our vehicle there, our truck, before the trip. This is day number 8, is that correct, Deb?
Yeah.
And we are, you know, she wasn't enthused about that. We are
It was supposed to be a 4 or 5 day paddle.
Well, and it's the first time we've paddled it, so we didn't really know. We just based it upon people that maybe paddle more efficiently or have faster boats than mine. We're in a Dagger Legend, which is just performed beautifully, but you manually have to make it track. But the advantage there is that we can turn around the stumps and the deadfalls and things and fish our way through those very artistically, where a boat that tracks better, you wrestle with that. It's like trying to make a train turn. But Angelo and Sons at the 98 Bridge in Panacea was very kind enough to let us park our vehicle there, and so we're gonna, once we make it out to the beach and conclude our journey, we will come back to, paddle back to Panacea, the 98 Bridge in Panacea, and we're gonna eat dinner at Angelo's and Sons. We're thanking them, and we understand they have wonderful food. So kudos to Angelo and Sons for being a great support for this trip. We highly promote them. The person that helped us there and was the nice young lady's name is Jessica. And she was kind enough to meet me there on Wednesday at the same time she was coming to work and tell me where to park.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Just to the north.
Okay.
And the
the sun's trying to come out. I'm getting really tired. You can hear me banging on the boat, and I'm riding the paddle shaft up against the edge of the boat to be a little bit more efficient as I'm tired. My muscles wear down, but we're averaging probably 2 miles an hour, not a fast pace. We've got a couple of things against us, the boat design and not
all the stuff.
Well, not all the stuff. We got one roughneck tote, one Coleman cooler, and one Coleman stainless steel cooler, the nicer ones that we still got ice in it 8 days later.
Yeah.
And one plastic Coleman cooler that I use for sampling minnows, small fishes, as study ichthyology, learning the different fishes as I net along the way. But we got the tide coming against us, which now is the worst. The wind has pretty much stopped. We still have a slight breeze, but the tide is really starting to come in right about 30 minutes ago. And so we're battling that. And if we don't get there before it really picks up, it can be, they said, a struggle. I mean, you just do the best you can to stay in one place. Unless you're in a real efficient kayak, you can fight it then and make headway. But in our boat, we'd probably do good just throw out an anchor and wait it out. We want to get to the bridge at least, which is another mile, mile and a half. I don't think you guys can see it. It's in the fog. He said the waves would be 2.5 feet, but right now they're about 6 inches, and they're not even. There's not even a white cap in sight. So, and the wind is pretty calm. But once we get out past the bridge, it's another 3 miles to the ocean, and it may pick up there. That might be where the rougher water is. So we'll evaluate that once we get there. We'll turn it on again when we approach the bridge.